Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shades Tube. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It is Monday. Well, actually, it's Tuesday on the East Coast and other coasts, but here on the West Coast, it's still Monday. So it is Monday, May the 6th, 2024, 11:56 p.m. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hold on for a second. All right. I hope you guys had a great Monday, a great new work day, the start of the week. Mine went pretty good. I just got home about 2 hours ago. A long, long, long day, but it was a good day for me. Um, Something funny happened today with my cat. My daughter took her out on a walk, and I think Mercedes likes dogs, right? So, anyway, our neighbor has a dog, and Mercedes, I guess she thinks she can go up to dogs and just, you know, play with them or whatever the case is. But anyway, that's exactly what she did. She, went up to the dog. My daughter was trying to pull her back, but Mercedes turned around and started hissing and stuff at her and stuff. And I was like, "Girl, why you just didn't pull her back?" And she was like, "I couldn't pull her back because I didn't want her to, you know, get choked or whatever the case is." And I was like, "Girl, I know good and dead going well, you did not let a little bitty old cat basically tell you what to do." You know what I'm saying? Because I would have grabbed her, not her because she started hissing and stuff, but I would have pulled the little leash back a little bit to let Mercedes know, come on. Because just think, okay, even though the dog didn't do anything, but just think if the dog would have. You know what I'm saying? Because, sometimes dogs will sit there and, trying to figure out what you're doing and let a cat or even a person walk up on them. And then once the person walk up on them, the dog changes all of a sudden and then just start doing the most. So that's why I was trying to tell her to make sure the next time, make sure she just go ahead and get Mercedes and pull her back, because you never know with these dogs. They may, just all of a sudden they may be nice at first, and then all of a sudden they start barking and not barking, but start biting, and then that cat is going to be messed up. So that was a trip today. I can't believe she turned around and started hissing at her and stuff, though, because that's a new one. I was like, too bad I wasn't here, because you could have just called me and she would have walked her butt right back in that house. She knows she would. She would have forgot for a minute, and then once she saw me, she would have stopped that hissing. All of us, just all of us. She just would have did it instantly, and I'm not joking. She really would have. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I had a pretty good day. It was a long day, but I still had a good day. And I hope you guys had a good day too. Happy and blessed new week. Happy and blessed month of May. And happy born day to all of my May babies. All right. Also, I want to say welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you so much for joining Shay's family. I can't remember how many subs I have, but I know it's 17 something. It's getting close to 1,800. So that's a pretty good thing. That's a good blessing. Now I'm just waiting to get monetized. I mean, I got like 200 more watch hours to go, but eventually I'll make it. But again, I do appreciate everybody for checking me out, checking out my shorts, my lives, my hauls, my walkthroughs, my TikTok, just everything. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. All right. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use. I almost got it. Let's see. Okay, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right. Let's see what else. All right, guys, if you enjoy this content, you can thumbs up. Okay. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And welcome to whoever is in this chat. Let me check. So Tony Vance, how you doing, hon? Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all show Tony some support as well. Carl is here. Thank you so much too. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that, Carl. And of course, Nightbot is here like always. So y'all make sure. I think I did change to all caps and emoji things, but still don't do all caps. And I think you can do a little bit more emojis now. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on. like, if for real, not that long, like not really. And then maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do a live tomorrow before I go out and stuff, before I go to work. Excuse me, y'all. So anyway, our topic tonight, let me take this off here. No, why this is up here. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So our topic tonight, all this week, I'm doing a series on women who actually unalive their families, like their children and their spouses and just whomever else is there. And that's what I'm going to talk about this entire week. But each day I'll give you one woman who did that, okay? And then I'm going to talk about something else along with that. So tonight we're going to start off that series with a mom of a 3-year-old. All right, let me go ahead and change this header real quick. Okay, let's see. Let me turn that music down just a tad bit. Okay, so tonight we're going to start that series off with, let's see what her name is. Hold on. I'm on the wrong story. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Okay, so tonight we're going to start off the series with the story of a mother of a 3-year-old, okay? Anyway, this mom made her son, who was 3 years old, say goodbye to daddy on camera before unaliving him and then taking her own life before a custody hearing. All right. A Texas mom told her 3-year-old son to say goodbye to daddy on camera just moments before she shot the boy in a ditch and then turned the GUN on herself a day before she was due in court for a custody hearing with her ex-husband, cops said. Let's see. Savannah Kringer, 32, and her son, Caden, were found unalive with gunshot wounds to their heads at a San Antonio park back on March the 19th. But police have spent weeks piercing together their harrowing final hours as they probed the murder, SUICIDE. I hate the way we have to spell out stuff and use other words. Now, in the hours before the slayings, police determined Krieger shot at her old wedding photos. Then she trashed her ex-husband's home with a slew of FaceTime videos and text warning him, you won't have anything at all by the end of the day. Again, she sent text messages telling him, you won't have anything at all by the end of the day. So let me show you a picture of this lady in her son, who she unalived. Hold on. Okay. Cute little boy, as you guys just saw that. Okay. Anyway, this entire situation, you guys, started to unfold when Kringer left work the afternoon of March the 18th, and headed straight to her ex's home while he was at work. Now, after she damaged her ex's furniture and some of his personal items, the mother drove to her own home, where cops later found her wedding dress and pictures laid out on the bed. The sheriff said that we believe that she fired 2 shots into her her wedding pictures. Okay. Then they said she picked her son up from daycare and then started telling her ex-husband, giving him kind of signals, okay, that she was going to possibly be doing something crazy. I don't know why he didn't call someone if, she was saying all these things that they say. So one of the text messages said, "You don't have anything to go home to now. You really don't." And then she said in a FaceTime call, "You won't have anything at all at the end of the day." Then the final text to her ex read, "Say goodbye to your son." Now, I'm just going to stop right here for a second because, you know, I'm I'm really just thinking to myself, if she was sending these type of text messages, I'm wondering if he called the police to let them know. Yeah, because I be just getting off of work, John. Thank you so much for coming in too. Um, y'all show John some support and everything and some love. I'm not going to be on here long tonight, though, because I'm kind of tired, as you can probably tell in my voice. But like tomorrow, I'll come on earlier. I'm going to try to do a live before I leave out. But yeah, because I get off work, like some, I have to definitely make sure that I do my regular activities throughout the day, like going to work and things like that, and then come and do a live. But like I said, a couple times throughout the week, I do lives in the daytime for people who can catch the late ones. But thank you for coming in, John. But anyway, like I was saying, if I was him, once I got these text messages and face call messages or whatever the case is, I think I would have been calling someone or possibly heading over there myself to make sure, probably going to the daycare to get my son. Because this lady said, "You don't have anything to go home to now. You really don't." Let's see. Let me see if I can say it like she probably was meaning it. "You don't have anything to go home to now. You really don't. You won't have anything at all at the end of the day." And then she sent the next one saying, "Say goodbye to your son." Shh. That right there alone by itself would have made me leave work, go to my son's daycare center and get him, call the police or whatever, because something was clearly wrong with her. I mean, come on now. Now, anyway, they said that a 21-second video recovered from her phone showed Krieger and her son sitting in the ditch in the park where their bodies would later be discovered. That's a damn shame. Let me show y'all another picture of this little cute boy. Damn. Some women, y'all got to watch these little psycho women y'all get with. I keep on telling y'all this. This is a cute little boy. Look at him. Pretty. I told y'all before, you definitely have to watch these women that you choose to get with. You know what I'm saying? Or marry. Because you just don't know. You just don't know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? With some of these people. And you have to look at these warning signs, these red flags, or whatever the case is. Because I'm telling you, everybody show these red flag warnings. Sometimes we just don't look at them. You know what I'm saying? And I know she didn't do all of this because of custody. So I guess she figured she may lose custody. So if she can't keep her son, nobody will have him. His dad won't have him. So she'd rather take her son's life, not caring any damn thing about the fact that her son wants to live. So she just figured she would be selfish and just take her son's life so the dad won't get custody. That's crazy as ever. Cute little boy too, very cute. Now, in the clip, police said the mom told her son to say goodbye to daddy before she apologized to the boy that his father wasn't there and then kissed him. Now, her phone records show she then looked up videos of children's cartoons on her cell while they were still sitting in the ditch, according to authorities. I guess she put the cartoons on for her son while they were sitting in the ditch, and then she put the up to his head and just unalived him. Psycho, bitch. Now, although the video did not capture the fatal shootings, Krieger's intentions were pretty clear. The sheriff said, "This is sad, man. Damn." Their bodies were discovered some 19 hours later after an Amber Alert was issued and authorities, obviously searched through the area. And then the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office quickly labeled the two unaliving a Erder in SUICIDE. And like I said before, they did say that she was going for a custody hearing because they were in the middle, in the center of a custody battle. So I'm thinking, anyway, hold on. They said Kringer had filed for a divorce in a temporary restraining order against her ex on March the 7th. So if she filed a temporary restraining order and she's the one who initiated the divorce, why did she feel like she needed to take her son's life? Because clearly, if she did a temporary restraining order, that must have meant that he was doing something, the husband was doing something that he should not be doing. Okay, so that would be a favor, the judge, that would be, on her side when they go to court. The judge would look at that if this is because he wouldn't have granted that temporary restraining order if she didn't have proof that something, domestic or something or threatening was going on. They're not going to just, grant a restraining order unless they really feel like there's an issue there. So if she had a restraining order and once she go to court for custody, they was going to look at that restraining order as well, because then that would determine, that would tell the court or the judge that this guy may be, dangerous. So I don't see them giving him custody. You see what I'm saying? So why did she feel like she had to unalive her son? Now, they were supposed to go to court on the 19th of March, which is obviously gone. And that was the same day that they discovered the bodies. All right. That's just, to me, that's just plainly crazy. Because again, if she had a restraining order, that basically informs the judge, which he probably already know, because he's probably, I don't know if he's the same one who did this restraining order. I doubt it, but he could have. But that lets the judge know that something transpired, that was probably physical. And if the restraining order is on him, that means he must have been doing something to make her fear her life, for her life. So if why would she? It just don't make any sense, because why would she take her child's life? Because once they go to court, like I said before, I don't see the judge giving her husband custody if she has a restraining order, unless she wanted her husband back. But she's the one who filed the divorce. But I wonder why she filed a divorce, though, because they don't go into strict details. Why did she file for a divorce? Was it because he was fighting her, or was he cheating? Because if he was cheating, okay, and she filed for divorce, she might have been mad at him, right? And just took it out, just took her son away along with herself. She could have just did herself, but I guess she did her son because he would feel that pain even more. You see what I'm saying? So she could have done it for that reason too, because at first I thought it was for the custody thing, but I don't know about that, because in this article it says that she had a restraining order. Those restraining orders, once the judge sees that in a custody battle, he's going to know that it's a possibility that some physical violence was happening or something else of that nature. It was a temporary one, so she had to go back to court to get the regular restraining order. But, as long as they got the proof and all that, the regular restraining order will probably be granted. So let's go ahead and read a couple of these articles. These comments right here. Let's see. So somebody said, so she sent her son to heaven, herself to hell, and dad still has a chance to be with his son. Like I said before, I don't know. Again, I'm trying to figure out why she did it. Because again, if she got that temporary restraining order, they were going to court, she probably was going to maintain custody. All right. So I think she just did it out of spitefulness, maybe. I don't know because I'm not her. I'm just guessing. Um, because she know that he would really be torn inside if the son is taken away from her ass. I mean, for him, he can get over his ex-wife, but not the child. Let's see here. Somebody said, I always hate these erders and you know what? Uricides. I think it is so selfish and especially an innocent little boy. I do too. I really do feel like um, that is a definite selfish act. Okay. Um, and definitely it is when you take your children's um, life away because I'm pretty sure most of these kids, majority, all of them probably want to live. All right. And I just don't think it's fair. You know, um, I agree with this person here, Chris, because I do think it's crazy. Why would you take your children's life because you don't want to be around? You are that selfish. You are that mad that you are going to, or in revengeful, that you're going to take your child's life away from the other parent because you're trying to pay them back. You want them to feel the pain that you felt. Shh. See, Joe said exactly what I'm saying. Joe said she wants to punish the father. She knows just illing herself would be a blessing. So she decides to take the child. She knows that will hurt him. And that's crazy, man. Okay? That's very selfish. Why would you do that? Damn, that's why I say again, you guys got to watch these women that you marry, that you date, because you never know what you're getting into. You see what I'm saying? Check out those warning signs, those red flags. Warning flags, that's what I called it before, but red flags. And heed to those red flags. You know what I'm saying? Especially major ones. Because those are your warning signs to something maybe a hot ass mess with that person. Now I'm not talking about little bitty warning signs because everybody has warning signs. Okay, everybody has little flags and things because nobody is perfect. But I'm talking about for real flags and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Cosmo says she was sick and should not have had that child to begin with. Rest in peace, little man. Let's see. So WTF said Erder and Ur eyes. I got to do all that crazy talking, y'all. Okay. Hey, Commander. Thank you so much for coming by showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show Commander some love and support. And thank you so much, guys. Okay, so yeah, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, somebody said doing that to their entire families at the hands of another family member and parents ordering their own children was unheard of not too long ago. And now it has become commonplace. Heartbreaking example of the mental decay plaguing our country. And I agree, so many damn people with mental problems that some of them are not even diagnosed. And some people got mental problems and they just don't do what they need to do, like taking any medications or anything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we definitely have a problem with that. Just a lot of mental people out here. You know, there's some having children in marriages, relationships, working in regular jobs. And these are the types that will come back to the job and start, you know what, up the place because they get terminated or suspended or you're not paying them attention or some woman or man don't want them. You know, and these are the type that they're in marriages and they be talking about they will unalive themselves if you leave them or in relationships and then, you know, or they'll unalive the children. And some do it. That's a shame. Hey, Young Riz, thank you so much for coming by showing support. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and show Young Riz some love and support. And thank y'all so much. But yeah, this is the type, you know, of people that they have mental problems and then they end up, you know, doing crazy stuff at their workplaces, just in random places at home or wherever. You know, it's a shame. Okay, so another commenter said, why would the mom go to the ditch to do this? Why not do it at the house? Something is not adding up. I don't know why she went to a ditch. That's kind of strange. You know, sitting in a ditch, put the cartoons on the child's phone, I guess to get his mind away from what she was getting ready to do. Evil ass woman. That's what that is. An evil ass woman in a ditch. Yeah, why was she in a ditch? Maybe because it would be like a makeshift graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Once she unalived herself and her son, I'm thinking that's the reason why she was in a ditch. You know. Okay, so 2020 said a lot of crazy stuff been going on in the last 4 years. This woman chose to end her son's life just because the father wanted to be a part of the child's life. Hold on, she was unfit. Be careful who you have your kids. Some people are not meant to be parents. Maybe that poor baby rest. May that poor baby rest in peace, and may she rot in hell. So I do agree with this commenter regarding make sure you choose the right type of people because you never know who you are connecting with. Just like I said before, and it's certainly you need to make sure you with the right person before you start having kids. Okay, point blank. Okay, let's see. So Rick said, "How in the FUCK any parent can harm their child is beyond me. I could not imagine or even fathom hurting my children in order to get revenge on their mothers. So effing sad." And that's what I said. She was trying to get revenge. Well, she did. Um, and that's a damn shame. You're gonna use your own child that you had that you carried around for 9 months. You know what I'm saying? And you're just gonna. How can you even do that? How can you go to your phone or your child's phone or whatever, put it on cartoons, watch your child laughing, all happy, even though you guys are sitting in a ditch, and you go and unalive your son? Who does that? And then she could have just unalived herself, because the thing is this right here. I don't know why people keep on acting like once you unalive yourself, you still know what's going on. Once you unalive yourself, you're gone. The brain is not working anymore. You don't know what's going on. So why do people feel like if they unalive themselves, oh man, that they need to unalive their children? Because once they unalive themselves anyway, they're not going to see anything on earth or anything. They're going to be unalive. They're not going to know anything. That is crazy to me. Somebody said the Curtis show said we are effed up as a species. Jesus Christ, what the F, man? How could you unalive a 3-year-old? She put on cartoons to distract or calm him down while she shot him dead. Women's rights, right. We need more evaluations to be a parent. Make it a license to have children. No more children need to be unalive. I don't care if you think the kids in heaven, this is wrong. That man still has to live with this forever. I don't know what his case was, but I'm betting he probably fought the courts for custody, and without any doubt, they sided with the ex-wife. Well, they had to go back to court, so they probably sided with her originally because that's why she got that temporary restraining order. She could have done that for that reason. I don't know. So when they were supposed to be going back to court in March of 19, but she obviously went on and terminated herself and her son's life on the same day. Well, not on the same day, but days before that. And then they found them on the 19th. I think that's what they said. But I'm thinking when the court date was when they were supposed to go back to court, I'm thinking that maybe she didn't have no real proof, to support that this man was violent toward her and whatever else, and maybe she thought she was going to lose custody of her son. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's see. So, K-pop said, "That's so sad. I know the boy is in heaven, but feel so sorry for the mom, because suicide, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven. I wish she didn't have to do this." I don't feel sorry for the mom. I'm sorry. I just really don't. Well, I feel sorry for the little boy. All right. And I feel sorry that he had a mom like that. And that's on everything. Um, I feel sorry for the little boy because his life was taken and ended. He didn't get a chance to do anything. He was only 3 years old. And he probably didn't even know his mom was going to do that because she definitely put those cartoons on for him to watch it. I'm like I said before, he was probably laughing and everything at those cartoons. This old stupid ass evil woman took the GUN and shot him dead in his head. Shh. Hold on, I made a mistake and got off the damn comments. That's sad when you actually think about it. It sure is crazy. Let's see what you said, Commander. Sad she thought that was the way to go. She probably didn't want to leave the. Yes, she leave the. Shh, please, she didn't want. She did that to get back at her ex-husband. Okay, to make him hurt inside because just illing herself. He probably would have been a little sad, but it eventually would have worn off. If you unalive your child, though, if your child is unalive, you never will basically get over that, type of pain. And she probably knew this, okay? And I think that's the reason why she did it. I think she was trying to get revenge back on him and then at the same time make him feel some real pain because she knew that he wasn't going to feel that much pain if she offed herself. He probably would have been clapping his hands and jumping up and down because no telling. And like I said, she did have a restraining order, but it was temporary. Once you go back to court and the judge look at everything, then he'll determine if he wants to grant a full restraining order. So who's to say he was going to grant a full one? Because we don't know if she was telling the truth to get the temporary one. You see what I'm saying? Because why would she take her son's life if she thought that she had a strong possibility of having or of keeping full custody? It don't even make no sense. Definitely crazy. Definitely. And selfish for sure. So let's see what else they got over here on this right here. Hold on, y'all. And then we forgot the other part where she made the little boy do a video, right? Not like forced him, but she just had him do a video and say, did she say, I don't, he said goodbye, daddy. That is crazy. Plus, before all of that, she sent him some text messages, or her ex-husband some text messages, letting him basically know that his life was going to change. And why he did not take heed to that and call the police after the first day of message. I'm just wondering what he thought she was talking about when she was saying your life is not basically, you're not going to have anything. I think I would have started thinking and been like, what the hell is she talking about? Let me go over here and see. Even though she probably would have offed him too. You know what I'm saying? She probably would have offed him too. Yeah, one thing about it, I should do a whole topic on this, but I know some people going to get mad if I do, because I definitely don't agree with no, abortions. Okay, I think they're wrong. I don't understand why people have, put themselves at a risk of getting pregnant. You see what I'm saying? And then they end up terminating the pregnancy and saying that was not a baby. Now, if somebody get RAPED or something like that, that's a different situation. I'm not talking about those types. I'm talking about these damn women who lay themselves down and choose to have, unprotected or no birth control, and end up getting pregnant. And then they go terminate these babies like it's nothing. I don't know how people can do it, because I would be thinking about that baby for the rest of my life. Right, they do it. It's a lot of women that do this. They take the little pill too. I'm like, again, why have unprotected? You know what? You know what I'm saying? And even if you do choose to not, use protection, at least have common sense to take birth control pills. You see what I'm saying? Because they do work. They work very well. And I just don't understand how people end up getting preggers anymore, by mistake, when they have all these type of things out now. Now some people can't take this medication, so I can understand about them. But if you know that you can't take birth control or anything else, you have to be more cautious. You see what I'm saying? You just have to be. But I definitely don't think it's fair to the child, though, for you just to make the decision to unalive your child because you don't want the responsibilities of taking care of a child, or you don't want the child with the baby dad, the one that you chose to lay your stupid ass down with and have sex with. That's stupid. I never understood that. It's like even when men be saying they don't want to get married, but yet they have children, they'll get a woman pregnant. And I'm like saying to myself, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard of. Because the thing about it is that you're supposed to stay married until, F do you part. But let's keep it real. Some people don't, right? Okay. And we know that you can easily get a divorce. Okay. But when you have children with people, those children, you're going to have that connections. You're going to have that connection with the significant other for the rest of your life. So you would think that people would be more concerned about getting people pregnant versus just getting married, because you can let a marriage go. Okay, but if you got children, you can always be connected to that person. So I don't understand why people be saying that stupid shit. They will take forever to decide to marry somebody, but get somebody pregnant week 3 of knowing the person. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. And that's why you got people running around doing like this lady did, or not taking care of their children, or getting abortions, or just doing all types of negative stuff, not properly raising their children, neglecting their children for real, just doing all types of weird shit, you know? So, again, if you don't want a child, if you don't want a child, use the proper protection to not get pregnant. All right. All of my kids are very well spaced. All right, every single one of them, because I didn't want babies after babies after babies after babies. You know what I'm saying? You got a baby 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please, no. Now, granted, for people who like to do this, they married or whatever the case is, that's their business. But these single people who be walking around here getting all these damn kids and then on welfare, we paying for your children? Come on now. And then these stupid ass men hook right up with these women again and get more babies. And then these dudes don't even be taking care of the babies. Don't even make no sense. And you got to wonder too, if you made a mistake 1 or 2 times, how the hell you keep on making the same mistake over and over and over again, keep on getting babies without the dad being there helping you with these kids? And that's another thing too. Don't you want somebody there to help you with your children, to help you raise your children? So all the responsibility just don't fall on you. Shit. So I don't understand why these women be out here doing all this shit, especially today and this time, because you have so many, different things that you can do to prevent getting pregnant. It ain't like it was back in the 80s and stuff like that. In the 90s, you got a lot of things now that you can use so you won't get pregnant. There's no excuse. And for me, abortion, unless you were RAPD or something like that, or if the child is severely handicapped, it just depends, but just for people who just like to run out here because they get pregnant and they don't want the responsibility, or they don't want to be with the baby daddy, or the baby daddy don't want the child, it is straight up wrong. Okay, it's wrong to terminate a pregnancy, a child, and to take away their chance of living, period. It's straight up wrong. And I don't care how you guys try to sugarcoat it or anything else, it's just wrong, point blank. It's straight up murder. It really is. And this lady right here, she needs her ass kicked. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. She really does. But obviously she's not alive anymore. But I'm pretty sure, she's gonna get what she needs to get if she hasn't already gotten it. Because you just don't do that. You don't take children's lives, and you don't take yours. That is not the answer. Point blank. It really isn't. And it's a shame that the dad did not realize what she was saying, so he could have saved his son possibly. I don't know if he would have been able to do it, because I'm thinking if he would have went there without the police, she might would have terminated him as well. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I think he should have just called the police and went to the daycare center and got his son before she went there and got him. Unless he wasn't able to get his son because of the temporary restraining order. We just don't know, because they didn't go into real strict details regarding the story like they should have. Somebody said the same thing. Something tells me she knew at that custody hearing she would lose custody of that sweet little boy, because she's an effing demonic lunatic. Jesus, this is so sad. Poor little guy must have been so scared. Heartbreaking. Now, he probably wasn't, because she had the cartoons on, right? And he was probably looking at those cartoons, and she probably took the GUN from the back way and up to his head. He didn't even know what was coming before he could realize that he was probably already gone. That's damn sad when you think about that. That really, truly is. And then she did herself. This girl right here is right. She said, "You effing loser," and I agree. So Juanita said, "This is so sad. If you want to unalive yourself, I pray you get help before it's too late. If you do decide to do it, please don't take anyone with you. They deserve to have a life. This little boy had barely started living," and I agree with that. Yes. So D said there are a bunch of shitty ass parents who don't or never deserve to be blessed with a child or children. How in God's holy world someone murders their own child or children? I know there are souls who serve Satan when I see these murderous acts. Yeah. But sadly, we've been hearing so many stories about parents unaliving their children, because the husband don't want the wife don't want the husband, or whatever the case is. It's just crazy. Let's see, there is a dad in court right now for unaliving his three beautiful boys in front of their mother and his wife. I think I heard about that. I don't know if I talked about that or not, but I know I heard about it. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy people out here doing crazy stuff every single day. This is exactly why we have to be cautious and choose people wisely, because you never know who you're, getting in contact with, you know? And I should know firsthand. You never know who you're meeting, connecting with. So Rebecca says she chose hell for herself, but the little boy would be in heaven. How selfish and shameful to punish the father. Right. And that's what she was trying to do. She punished her dad. Because I know he probably just torn up inside. And he probably like had a real good relationship with his son. That's why she did what she did, because she knew that would tear him up inside. Somebody said this is real sick. Never heard of a story like this. There are a lot of stories like this. I don't know where this man has been, because there are a lot of stories like this. Let's see if they got any updated information, anything that I may have missed on TikTok regarding this lady unaliving her chest self in her child. Let's see, what's her name again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. Her name is Savannah Kringer or Kringer. Savannah. Savannah. Let's see. Let's see if we can find any more information on TikTok, because sometimes they get a little bit more information than me, because they like me looking this stuff up all day. Hold on, let me turn this sound down, because we know what's going to happen. I don't need no copyright claim. I already got one for Drift that I played the other day. What was the lady's name? Savannah Kringer. Oh, Krieger or whatever. Let's see. No, we don't want to hear this one. Let's see. See, they was reported missing at first, and somebody probably thought somebody kidnapped them both, or whatever the case is. But no. And they do have a GoFundMe page too. Says Justice for Savannah and Kate. And that was before they found out that she unalived him in herself. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to find another article. Let's see if they got any updated news. They basically going over the same thing I said. Let's see what they say right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm not going to show the video, but you can listen. Let's see.
Krieger case. This case took place back in mid-March, but the cause of death for Savannah Krieger has just recently been released. There's quite a bit of controversy surrounding this case. A lot of people did not believe that she was responsible for her son's death. However, it has been revealed that her cause of death was self-inflicted. Police have also cleared the air and said that she was solely responsible for the unaliving of her 3-year-old son, and it looks like it was over a custody battle.
So that's what they
I'm going
said.
to go over a timeline that was released with you guys so that there's some more clarity to what exactly happened. The story all started on March 18th, and from what I understand, the timeline goes as follows. At 12:49, Savannah left work. She went over to the house of her ex-husband, went to his home, and destroyed some of his personal property. She then allegedly went to her own home, got her wedding dress, laid it out on the bed, fired 2 shots into the dress, and left it there on display. Yes. From there, it is alleged that she went to Caden's school and she came out at 2:33 that afternoon. Around 2:46, she called her ex and told him something along the lines of, "You won't have anything by the end of the day." So let's stop there with that. So she called her ex after the fact, okay, which after she picked up her little son. And then she probably called her ex when she was sitting in the ditch. And she might have already unalived her son after that fact, but couldn't have, because they also said that she let the son say goodbye, daddy. Okay. Lake Park, her ex-husband, say goodbye to your son. He is believed to have made several attempts to contact him via FaceTime. However, he was on the phone with the police reporting what she had allegedly done to his personal property. After making multiple attempts to contact him to no avail, police say she then sent him a 21-second video where she instructed Caden to say goodbye to his father, which he did, and then in the video it shows her giving him a kiss. At 3:30 p.m., she looked up some cartoons on her phone, and that is this last activity of record before their bodies were found in the drainage ditch the following day, March 19th. As I said in the original report, it is said that the couple were going through a custody battle. This may have been the reason for her erratic behavior. Either way, innocent children should not have their lives taken in any circumstance. I ask that you guys all continue to extend prayers to Caden's father. I'm sure this is a crushing ordeal for him. We want to just continue to lift him up in prayer. Yes, that is crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. So she was inside of a drainage ditch. All right, that's kind of weird in itself. All right, that's very strange. Maybe she thought the water would come in there and make them missing out somewhere. I don't know. That's weird. Why was she in a damn drainage ditch? That is weird, man. Very strange. The whole, just crazy. Let's see what else they're saying over here. Yeah. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to the dad and other family members. You know, they're in my prayers, definitely. And I can imagine the pain and hurt that he's experiencing. This lady is just plainly evil. Why would you even do this? You know what I'm saying? Damn, why would you take your child's life just so you can get back at the baby's daddy? Goodness, that don't even make no sense, man. You know, and I hope she's where she needs to be too, you know, her soul. You know what I'm saying? Because it just does not make any sense to be taking your kid's life because you don't want to be around, or because you're trying to get back at your partner. You know, damn, your children don't have anything to do with this. Y'all, your children do not have anything to do with your divorce, your relationship not working out, your boyfriend leaving you. They don't have anything to do with that. That's your own stuff. You need to handle that like a grown up and keep your kids out of this situation. Damn. This is crazy. And she definitely was a monster. Again, my condolences are expressed out to the dad and their other family members and stuff. And my prayers are with them as well. And may Caden, you know, rest in paradise, you know. And if I get any more updates on this story, guys, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. Again, if you want to look up this story in more detail, all you need to do is type in Savannah Kringer, or Kriger, on YouTube. We're not on YouTube, on Google, and you can read all the articles and stuff regarding this situation. And again, if I get any updates, I will let you guys know. All right. Beautiful little boy. Okay. Hey, run for your life. Let me get this over here. All right, so let me get some water real quick, and then we're going to go over the second part of this live. I got about 20 more minutes, and then we're going to get out of here. So let's just take a little bit break for a second. Let me get some water,
and then maybe I'll take my allergy pill at the same time. So let's just do a little break real quick, and then we'll come right back. All right. All right, guys, we are back for part two of this topic time. And on part two, guys, we're going to be talking about this crazy, I mean, I'm not going to call her crazy, just strange, okay? This strange lady, y'all, who is breastfeeding her husband. All right. And when I saw the story, I had to go back and look at it again because I just could not believe what I was seeing, what I was reading. Because I'm like, what the hell? Why are you breastfeeding your spouse? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why? This is so damn bizarre, you know? I mean, I can understand, like, like even when I breastfed, because I breastfed all of my children, right? And, at time to time, your husband or whatever, but you not all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Not actually breastfeeding. He's actually drinking the damn milk. The milk, breast milk. Oh, I don't know how you could have drank that. I just really don't, because I tasted my own breast milk before. And I mean, I guess babies like it, but I just couldn't see it. I can see myself drinking it. It's kind of watery and stuff. Time it can taste a little salty and things like that. I don't know how you could just drink that shit. All right. I just really don't. It's kind of nasty. At least to me. I mean, come on now. If you ever breastfed, I know some of y'all women have tasted your own breast milk. Just when you breastfeeding, especially if you like breastfeed and you squeeze the breast milk into a bottle like I had to, because I had to go to school and work and stuff. So I would like pump my the milk and my breast to get the milk out, and then I tasted it one day just to see and stuff. So, but anyway, I don't know how he was drinking this breast milk. I just really truly don't. All right, their pictures are on my thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna show you again though. That is very, very, very weird. Okay, so anyway, she said, I used to breastfeed my hubby and my baby to help with the flow. Now we have stopped and I'm gutted. Okay. If you are breastfeeding your child enough, the milk is going to come. All right. And then you drink a lot of water, eat healthy, your milk is going to be there. Like I said, I breastfed every single one of my children. All right. And I let them wean themselves too. I didn't wean them. They weaned them on their own self when they got ready to. And my milk stayed there. It was there even when I stopped breastfeeding. I mean, everybody's bodies are different, but I'm saying you don't need your husband to make the flow stay consistent. You can just pump. You can also massage yourself. You can even have a massage. Like I used to do. I used to have my husband massage, right? And that would make the flow. Plus, it would relieve it. So, because when you keep a lot of milk there, it gets really, really hard and stuff. And I forgot what you call that. They get engorged or something like that. And it hurts and stuff. So you do that to stop that, or you can do a warm compress too. But if you want that flow to keep on coming, of course you got to have that sucking movement to make that come like it should. But I'm just trying to figure out why come she didn't use a breast pump, or her baby just keep on breastfeeding her baby, because breastfed babies, they get full, but they get hungry quicker. Like every 2 hours or something like that. Breastfed milk don't last on their stomachs too long. So I'm just trying to figure out why come she didn't just breastfeed many more times. Let me see what the article says. She might have. Let's see what she says. Anyway, it says Rachel Bailey, 31, and her husband Alexander, who is 30, revealed that they considered having a fourth child so that she could breastfeed him again. I guess breastfeed her husband again. Damn freakazoids. Let me show you what they looking like. Uh, Now, she probably liked the feeling of that because when you have a bunch of milk in your breast and the pump does good, but there's nothing like the mouth on it. And that's why you use your child. But, she probably wanted her husband to do, I guess, shit. I got a picture of her breastfeeding him too. I don't know if I can show that on my page. So y'all gonna have to go type it in on Google or on YouTube and you can pull up the whole article. So anyway, it says the pair who hit headlines before for their unique bonding method say they had to grieve at the end of their breastfeeding experience after their youngest son was no longer interested and she stopped producing breast milk. Look at she looking up here. Looking at TV while he's breastfeeding. He's not really breastfeeding in this picture. It's they made him do this picture like that. Let's see. Right, shit. Only that's freaky. Okay, that milk is not even good. Anyway, Rachel said I was breastfeeding both my son and my husband, and then one day my son was just no longer interested in my breast milk at all. I continued feeding Alexander for about 2 weeks, but it was like my body knew that my son no longer needed the milk and it was all gone. We grieved that bonding experience that we shared, and we even spoke about having one more baby so that we could do it again. All right, let's see. However, we realized that was drastic action to take in a lot of work. So instead, we began looking for other ways that we could bond as a couple. So Rachel, y'all, first breastfed her husband in 2017. And it said the couple was instantly hooked. While it started as a way of Alexander helping out his wife when she was over lactating while nursing their kids, the pair found it to be an amazing bonding experience that they believe has made their marriage stronger than ever. However, Rachel always made sure that her babies were fed first before Alex finished the remaining milk. When my middle child, Ari, now 6, was breastfeeding, I went away on a cruise with Alex. However, I forgot my breast pump and was badly engorged for 2 days, and that do hurt. Rachel remember feeling in a lot of pain and scared about getting an infection, so the couple decided that Alex would try to drink the milk to relieve her. We were nervous about the idea of him breastfeeding from me, but as soon as we did it, we realized it was perfectly fine, she said. Alex said that the milk was really different to how he expected it to taste compared to the normal milk he is used to drinking. Sometimes that breast milk will make the husband have to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? She said, we realized there was nothing wrong with me breastfeeding him and it would actually be good for him as it is so nutritious. Excuse me, so nutritious. Jeez, that's weird. But she did say he did not get a cold for 2 years after he started drinking her milk. And she said so many people said his skin was so much better. He also ended up loving the taste of her breast milk and preferred it to cow's milk. She said she still have people asking her this to this day if they can buy her breast milk. She said she even had people asking if they can meet up with her so that I can breastfeed them too, some perverts. She claimed it was never a actual thing for them. She said they did it because it was an amazing way for them to bond and share something special as a couple. I thought that's what SCX was for. You know what I'm saying? Cuddling and things like that. He know good and damn well, you're right. He doing that for, actual gratification. And she is too, because let's keep it real. Let's talk about real shit now. If you ever breastfed women, y'all know good and damn well if when your husband caress that area, and you know what, in that area that feels good as hell, right? Y'all know that, right? Especially when you're breastfeeding. And then it's relieving all that milk and things like that and shit. But to be actually having your man do this shit just consistently because you just want it done because you claim y'all bonding, that's weird. There's nothing normal about that. How the hell you breastfeeding somebody that's 30 some years old and then he's drinking that milk? And you mean to tell me that milk didn't make him go to the bathroom or anything? Please. He was actually drinking that shit. Usually, usually, like, when you're breastfeeding and you're with your husband or your significant other and y'all having, what, and he's, that area right there, a lot of people will spit that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Versus swallowing it. Because again, if you swallow enough of it, it may make you start having to use the bathroom. And don't ask me how I know this, but I'm just saying without giving out too much information. The hell is that? People car alarms going off. Let me make sure this. I don't think that's mine. So I can tell my car. Why the alarm keep on going off on a car? Hold on. If they go off in a minute, let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commenter said, sick and nasty. I'm not sure if this is even true. If it is true, it's sick and nasty and perverted and wrong. Why would you put something out in the street like this? Do your other children know that you have been nursing this fat FUCK? Wow. And that's another thing, too. When she was breastfeeding, okay, look, I remember when I used to breastfeed, right? And say if me and my significant other engaged in something else after the fact, I would always wipe that area off before I breastfeed, right? My kids. I'm wondering if she said she used to breastfeed him at the same time, right? I guess the baby would be on one and then he would be on the other. That's weird to me. So I guess she was wiping off her that area, when the baby wanted to get to the other. I don't know. This is weird, y'all. This is very strange. Very strange. Let's see. See, somebody said what I said. I've heard of husbands helping moms to get extra suction for blocked milk ducts, but nursing wait, but nursing a grown ass man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was trying to say that without actually saying it. You know how sometimes you get engorged, right? And it just be so hard. Yeah, you get your husband to help out with that, by taking some of that milk out because the human mouth is better than you using the actual pump, right? Even the electric one, it just gets it out better. But to be actually breastfeeding your husband or your boyfriend and he's drinking that nasty ass milk, and some people may think it's good, but I don't know. It's just ugh. And I remember David said it tastes weird too. So no, I can't see a grown ass man drinking this milk and swallowing it down continuously many times a day. I don't know. I just want to just regurgitate. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about it. Damn. And then to me, she said they both said there's no actual gratification. Maybe it's not because that's probably over with and they're probably doing it much like when you breastfeed your child. You're not getting a woman unless something is wrong with you. You're not getting turned on for your when you're breastfeeding your child because you're basically feeding your child. So maybe she was thinking of the same way when she breastfed her husband, and that's why they say it's not extra. They probably blocked all that out because she probably doing it, you know, because she just feeding him like your baby and relieving the pain up there, and at the same time her bonding, like she said, the bonding. I don't know, just that's very weird right there. Somebody said there are things people should keep to themselves, and that's one of them because there's no way I would be telling somebody I'm breastfeeding my husband. That's out. That shit would stay right at home. Somebody said they laughed about the part where she said they were thinking about having another child so she could breastfeed her husband too. That's crazy. But they knew that was crazy, so they didn't do it. They knew that was weird. Let's see what else they said on here. I don't know about that. Somebody said I'm worried what would happen to that child behind closed doors. They both are participating in an act that needs some serious attending to by a professional. I doubt they're probably doing anything with their children. I think this is some kind of fetish or something. I don't know, just something very weird. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they are, you know, doing things to their kids or anything. Somebody said couples all do different things. If that is theirs, fine with me. But I would not have left my breast pump in the first place. I'm sure the baby did without breast milk while they were gone. Anyway, a woman will lactate as the breast is suckle. Then she said this is probably false. Oh, let me see what this man said here. Shit, I don't know what you guys talking about. You don't think it's good? I did ask my wife to let me taste it, but she said no. But if it good for the baby, why it doesn't good for an adult? But to do it every day, I don't know about that. He sound like a little freak. His name is Kevin. Kevin Miller. Okay, so that's what he said, y'all. He must be a little freakazoid. He must have asked his wife, can he drink that breast milk every day? And she was like, hell no, freakazoid. No. It should, because like I said before, my milk stayed there the entire time. And my last three kids are 3 years apart. And when I breastfed one child, um, I breastfed my son for basically my daughter. I breastfed her for 3 years. For 3 years, actually, she was breastfed fed a little longer than 3 years. Um, and then I found out that I was pregnant with my next child, and so my milk stayed there the whole entire time. It never went away. And the best part of it is that I didn't have no misses the entire time. I was so happy. And since I had them 3 years apart, I didn't have a missus for almost 10 years. I was jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? But it did surprise me the last time though, because even though I was breastfeeding, the missus still came back on. When I had my son, it came back on, and while I was breastfeeding, I hated that. But at first, like I said, with the first two, when I was breastfeeding the whole entire times, no misses, nothing. I was so happy. It was just great. It was a great experience. But we never thought about my um, soon to be ex breastfeeding and shit. Like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, if you're married or have a boyfriend or whatever the case is, getting down well, if you was pregnant with, y'all child and you was breastfeeding, your significant other probably tasted that milk before. Yeah, I find it very hard to believe that they didn't if y'all had sex, you know. But to sit there actually be breastfeeding a grown ass man and he's drinking that milk like a damn baby, that's kind of weird to me. It's very strange, and I can't believe that milk did not make him have no form of diarrhea. I just don't believe that. Somebody said, I would like to know, does anybody really give a F? Really, nobody does, but it's kind of a funny story. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I brought it up, because most of the time people won't tell people they are breastfeeding their husband. You know what I'm saying? It's much like your husband is wearing a diaper. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go out and tell people that. Somebody said, I have heard of a lot of creepy behaviors, but that tops them all. Let's see what they said on TikTok about it, because this is funny as shit. Somebody said, so gross, yuck. It sure is. I don't know why the hell anybody would want to drink breast milk. It's not good. Her name is Rachel Bailey, right? Rachel Bailey. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Let me look on TikTok and see what they're saying. Let me see what kind of jokes they're making. We doing good with the time. I'm looking at it too. Yeah. Let's see, Rachel Bailey or Bailey. So we're gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna get up and stand up and watch nothing. We're just gonna listen to this. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We can't do this one. They got a whole TikTok video showing. This is weird. Okay.
Look at this fool. Fell asleep 3 seconds into the movie. Now watch this. Babe. Babe, you trying to go do something? See what I'm saying? We can't watch the movie though.
Okay, she was just talking about on air.
Look at this.
That she's ghetto, man. I'm not joking. Hold on.
I was just so confused. So anyway,
She's talking about the point that they. I don't see anybody talk about the news article. I just see her up here talk about breastfeeding her son, and think not her son, breastfeeding her husband, and they making little videos regarding that, and people are actually watching that shit. Hey, Big Dog Philly OG, thank you so much for coming by showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show Big Dog some support and love, okay? Yeah, she just on there. Basically, they just doing some reenactments and things like that. So y'all can go check her out. What did I say her name is? Rachel Bailey on TikTok. If you got TikTok, y'all hold on for 1 second, please. Hold on for 1 second. Damn. All this time I thought I had this shit up. Crazy. Sorry about that, y'all. I started having an allergy attack and shit, so I had to go put some medicine on and stuff. But too much information, right? But anyway, yeah, it's some weird ass people out here for real. Breastfeeding grown ass 30 some years old man. Come on now, y'all. Come on, ladies. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? And men, you definitely got to do better. How in the hell can you be drinking some breast milk and talk about it is nutritious? She got that right, but still, vitamins are, certain foods are, so you can definitely try that. But whatever floats their boat. But yeah, I wish them success, okay? Whatever they plan on doing and stuff. And I show you guys the picture of it? I did. I think I did already. I think I did. Let's see. Couldn't show you the one where she was breastfeeding him, but again, if you guys want to see that, you can certainly go to her article and check her and him out. And they are on TikTok demonstrating it and everything else. All right. All right. So let me go ahead and tell you guys a couple little things here. So I did. Let me give you an update on the stuff that I was doing. That I told you I was going to do, and regarding the other person that who was doing the most here on YouTube and stuff, the one that I used to talk to. Okay, so y'all know I did go do all the paperwork and everything, and basically served him. But you have to actually serve people the 100% correct way. All right, because if you don't serve people the 100% way, it's like they didn't get served. However, most people don't know that even if you can't be served, there's other ways where you can still be held responsible. And so, y'all know me being the person that I am, of course, I found those ways out. So, I'll still be going to court in 2 days. And I hope that he has common sense to notify them and do a video court appearance, because if he doesn't, we'll see where everything goes. You know what I'm saying? And say if this is not the only thing I'm doing. When I go there, I'm going to talk to the judge about something else because what I don't like it when people see you can talk about me, if you and I dated or whatever the case is, you know. However, don't be saying I did certain things and it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Don't be calling me a murderer, things that some people could believe. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be saying this. Those type of things right there. When you start accusing people of things and it's not true, and you're tearing down their reputation and things like that, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? And there are legal things that you can do when people do these type of things. Yes, I am Commander. Um, so there are things that you can do. This is why I don't understand why people on YouTube sit here and let people defame their character, and harass them and things like this. And they talk a good game, but they don't really do anything. See, anybody can get up on social media and say, "I'm going to take you to court. You're going to jail." But if you don't actually do anything, what's the point of talking about it? See, I'm the type of person that I'll talk about certain things if I want you to know. See, a lot of times I don't talk about it, but when I want a person to know something and I don't really want to talk to them on the phone, in this case, in our case, I'll say it on my channel because I know the person is probably listening out in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? To let them know what I'm doing. Okay. So whatever they're doing, they can stop. Okay. Because even though this person is not making videos anymore, yeah, they're still doing little bitty things that they should not be doing and stuff. I didn't even notice that I had got a message on my phone because it was in my blocks folder. I didn't know they keep blocked messages on my phone, but they do with some of them. And one of the blocked messages was like basically a threat. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to show this to the judge because the person shouldn't have even sent me a message, period. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to tell somebody not to do a live or it's going to be trouble? Like, what you going to do about it? And again, the live that I did was just talking about the audio that he put up. I didn't even start getting crazy until he came up on my channel because nobody even knew who I was talking about. So that's when I started getting mad and I started going off because I went back and watched the video because I wanted to see exactly what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to see. And so I went back and watched the video myself just to see. And I say this again that this boy just did too much. He should have never put the audio up in the first place. And even if he would have put the audio up, he should have been man enough to say, Shay, I'm sorry for putting the video up. Let me take it down. And that would have been the end of it. But no, he didn't do that. He did not do that. He went right up on his channel, came up on my channel first. Then he went back on his channel, line, putting up pictures of me getting out of the shower or having my hair all in braids. And he tried to insinuate that I'm looking like a slave, all types of weird shit. Okay. Just to try to make me feel some type of way. But he didn't realize that that same picture, I had it up on my Facebook page years ago because I took that picture like 4 or 5 years ago, trying to be funny, to somebody, but I just told him that I took it now. I was lying, you know. Um, so I mean, the joke was on him, and then he put the picture of my feed, just silly shit. And I was like, "How old are you? Are we like 10?" And I'm not gonna lie, I did put up pictures after he did that to poke fun back, right? And I quickly realized that, are you grown or are you a little bitty kid? This is weird. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting up pictures of each other and shit. I mean, he put up a homely looking pictures of me, but Lord knows Shay's tube can look good. But some people be looking tripped out all the daggone time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't really care about that picture. Because if y'all seen a recent TikTok video that I put up of me in the bed, I was looking homely right there too. But I still put it up. So I don't give a shit. Because I know when I fix myself up, brush my teeth, fix my hair, or put on a cap or whatever, I look, like my normal self. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just silly shit. So, at first I was going to be like, okay, he's not doing any more videos. I'm going to let it slide. But then something came to me and said, you know what? You did that before. Okay, you did that before you guys got back together. Y'all started talking again. He said he wasn't going to do anything. You said you wasn't. And the shit happened again. And he started it with putting the audio up. So this time you can't let this slide. You got to do exactly what you say you're going to do and take it all the way to the fullest. Whether he comes to court or not, you need to go and do what you need to do. Because, first of all, when I went back to the judge a day before the first court day, normally judges don't look at those cases. But clearly, the judge must have thought that this was very important. So, therefore, he looked at my stuff. So, since the judge did that, I think I need to show up for court regardless. And then I had so many people helping me. I mean, if I don't follow through with what I'm doing, what was the purpose of me even talking to people? And what was the purpose of them helping me if I'm going to go back and say and drop it like a lot of women do? That's why people don't want to help y'all asses, period. And one person in particular who helped me is this police officer, Officer Chris. Chris, I forgot your last name. I'm not going to say it on here anyway, but Officer Chris, who helped me out a lot. And again, I thank him 100%. I thank him 100% because what he did, it just superseded anything anyone could have done. He really did. I mean, I wish they made more cops like him. I really, really do. Yeah, the judge allowed me, gave me permission to record stuff. Sure did. Sure did. And that's why I laughed about people who be recording people without people knowing. In my state of California, you cannot record me unless you tell me that you recorded me. It won't be able to, you can't use it in a court of law. I don't give a shit what state you're in. I'm out here in Cali. We don't play that shit out here. Okay? That's why the judge gave me permission to record so I can show him proof. You know what I'm saying? So all this recording people and shit, and you don't know what they state laws are, don't get yourself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You can't record people. You can record them, but you can't use it in a court of law. You know what I'm saying? All this secret recording people, and I don't know why they do that. They're stupid. These people are like grown as ever. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is like 40s and 50s, and certainly when you're in your 50s, it's time to grow up. I have always said that. You're in your 50s, grow the hell up. You're halfway. It's almost over. What are you doing? I mean, let's keep it real. The Lord only promised people 70 years, right? Okay, a lot of people get past 70 some though, but shit, when you get 50, you're basically over halfway there. You're 35, you're halfway to 70, right? Okay, so when you get 50, it's time out for all that playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? It should be a time where you are looking for, if you don't have that special person already, you should be looking for that special person, you know, to grow old with, you know, because, you know, when you start getting your 50s, a lot of people, not everybody, but some people, not a lot, but some people get sick or they start getting sick. You know, this is the time where you're middle age, but you still want somebody there because some people can't still do the same things they used to do when they was younger. Now, if you're like me, I can still do things that I was doing when I was younger. However, you still want a significant other, you know, there with you, you know, so they can share that experience with you as well. You know, it's for me, I think it's a good thing to grow old with somebody else with you, you know, because they make the whole process a little bit more easier because it's hard growing old. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, it's really hard because like when I was in my 40s, I didn't feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? I still felt like I was 20 something, you know, but as you start getting older, you know, and I still don't be really feeling too much anything now, but I'm just thinking when I get 60 some years old, what am I going to feel? When I get 60, what am I going to feel? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I've been listening and talking to people, you know, that are older and they be telling me about all these aches and shit they be having and all these pains. And the only thing that I do, well, two things that I did notice is this right here. When I was in my 40s, I remember one time I was actually, yeah, I remember one time when I was stooping down to the floor in the grocery store. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Because when I started, you know, squatting all the way down to the floor to pick up something on a shelf, I felt like my knees was stiffening up, right? And I was like, F this, man. Me and my soon-to-be ex was laughing about he was calling me old. I was only 40 years old, right? And he was making jokes because that's what we do. We make jokes about each other, right? And we still do that to this day. And I was like, forget that shit. I started doing crunches. Yeah, I sure did. I started getting down to the floor every single day, and then also doing crunches, because I was like, when I start getting older, there's no way I'm going to be feeling pain, or I won't be able to get down and stand back up without holding on to anything. And so, I started doing all that, and guess what? I can still do it now, and I don't have to hold on anything or anybody. So that, and I don't ache, no knees hurt or anything else. So that's a good thing. But I can't imagine, a lot of these things that happens to you as you start older. Like for example, when you start getting older, right? Like when you start getting 50 or 51 or 52 or 53 or 54 or 55, and you do like a sudden movement in the bed, right? When you wake up in the morning time, you can be in the bed just watching TV, and you do a certain move, all of a sudden you get like a damn Charlie horse. I was like, what the hell is that when I first felt it, right? And child, let me tell you something. I started doing my massages, I started doing my stretching and other little things. I'm gonna tell you straight up now, I don't really get no Charlie horses or anything. So those are the type of things that just, because your body is aging. I don't care how many exercises you do, you can kind of, decrease the chance of it happening, or the amount of times that it happens and things like that. But you cannot stop these certain things completely from happening, because your cells and stuff, your muscles, all of that, your bones is getting older. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna, even if it don't show on the outside, it's gonna show on the inside. So certain things you will still experience, and I just find it better for me if I have somebody there, so we can just help each other and go through this process together. And this is why I don't like dudes around my same age, because I don't want nobody, because a lot of times dudes be let's see how I can say this. A lot of times dudes, some dudes age different than women, okay? And they tend, like, even when I see couples out and the husband and wife be together, it's always the wife most of the time. She's helping the husband who barely can walk and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then he already be like older than her. So that's why I always like, somebody a little bit younger than me. So hopefully, when I really start aging and he be aging, we'll be like on the same level with the aging. He won't be like aging quicker than me, where he needs more, a lot of help. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, he can still need a lot of help, but I'm just saying, this is just the way I see it. This is why I say what I say. I don't know how other people see it. I'm just saying the way I see it. So for me, when you get in your 50s and your 40s and 50s, I think it should be a time now that you cut out all the silliness, the lying, the playing games, trying to be a player, and all this other bullshit, and find somebody that you really care for, and somebody who really cares for you, and you two, grow old together, so y'all can be there to help each other, to keep each other company. Then you have two incomes to make living more easier. It's just, you get sick, you got somebody there to help you. If he gets sick, you can help him. You got somebody to talk to, all types of stuff. So that's why I think it's better when you age with someone. And I think it's a known factor, when you have someone like a significant other, you tend to live longer. Okay. Yeah, I know I read that before. So for me, it's just, it's time I fall that plan. And this is why I say I don't be having time for people. Like when I meet a dude, whether I meet him online or offline, I don't have time to be playing no games with no damn grown ass, old ass dude. You know, when you get a certain age, you should know better, you know, and I just don't have time to be playing all these games, you know. And as far as all this stuff that I'm doing it because I'm going to teach him a lesson, and teach him you can't go around playing with people, okay? It's certainly not me, because I'm not the one to play with, all right? And that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? Go play with these other little chicks on YouTube or off of YouTube. They got time for all of that. I don't have time for that. And then you're going to go out here and defame my character and think you're going to get away with this. You calling me a herder and all this other weird shit. Okay, so no, you're not going to get away with none of these things. I don't give a damn if it take 2 years. I'm never going to stop until I succeed, because the thing about it is that you just cannot do these type of things, and think you're going to get away with these type of things. You may get away with other people, but not with me. That's all I'm saying. You know, you should have never continued on. We went through this stuff 2 years ago. Then you're going to come back and do the same thing again 2 years later after you promised me you wouldn't do it. So yeah, I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to pull back anything this time. It's a full force. Wednesday, the 8th, I'll be going to court. And then after that, the next stuff going to be happening. Okay. And that's just on everything. And I'll never make another video or anything else about this dude. I've been really washing him out of my mind, and everything. I'm gonna put all his shit in my secret folder, and that's gonna be it because I don't even want to see his shit on my phone or anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put this as like a distant, what do you call that? Not a distance, but not even a memory. I'm gonna put it in my back memory. Shit. So when like 2 years from now, I'll laugh at the whole situation, especially when I get a real man. We're gonna laugh together because I'm certainly gonna tell him about it, so we can laugh together and laugh how stupid that I was acting, giving this dude chances after chances after chances when he did not deserve any of those chances, and he certainly did not deserve me at all. I mean, sometimes you have to sit back, y'all, and you have to look at certain things. And I definitely sat back, read messages over. I watched the videos, how he was lying, making up all types of weird shit. I cannot even believe some of the stuff that was coming out of his mouth and all that laughing and shit that, ugh, just so unattractive. And then the sad thing about it, how he was getting other people involved in our stuff. And over here on my page, I told everybody just stay out of it. You don't really even have to say anything. Just stay out of it. Everybody really pretty much did what I asked them to do. Because I have always wondered, why do people get into domestic type situations anyway? Because let me tell you something straight up. There's always a couple sides to a story. You got the truth, okay? You got the lies, and you got the real truth. All right. Always remember this. Each person is going to tell the stuff based on what they see. Now, sometimes you got people who blatantly out lie like he did about stuff, just blatantly just lie. But then you got some people who just see stuff a certain type of way and they really do think these things. You see what I'm saying? They really do think these things based on whatever actions or whatever they thought they saw. But at the same time, you still got the 100% truth. And since people online don't know what the 100% truth is, because like his friends are listening to him, my people are listening to me, you don't know the whole story. So this is why I tell people to stay out of domestic situations, whether they're online or not. I mean, you can say stuff, but you shouldn't be getting into the situation where you're arguing with me or you guys arguing with him for what? That's stupid. Right. Everyone has their own perspective. That's what I was trying to say. And this is why I stay out of domestic situations other than giving people counseling. I don't take nobody's sides. I don't even need to hear. I'll listen to your shit. But I already know that people would tell stuff the way they see it. And then sometimes people lie to make themselves look good or so they won't seem like they're a sucker or that they did anything. I know people do this. So for me, I don't appreciate him putting his mods in it and things like that, and I did tag those two, but that was no reason for them to get mad. I just tagged. That's stupid. What the hell? And then the one get over here talking about I got my back blown out. Who the hell cares? Sounding like a man and everything else. Who cares? It wasn't even sounding attractive. At least you could have said, well, I just got my back blown out last night. And that's so damn ghetto. I wouldn't even use that terminology. You could have just said, me and my husband, we just made some passionate love or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I was really trying to figure out why was she telling me about that? Because I don't really care. To me, it's kind of disgusting, considering, when I look, I mean, for real. So, I mean, for me, I don't want to hear about your love life or your sex life or anything else. I don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was very tacky for him to call them up, telling them that I was over there saying stuff about them. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care. Yes. And then, like, even last year, 2 years ago, when he took my nudes, pictures, stop because the reason why I talk about it, because I still can't believe he did it. And let's keep it real. And then that's another thing too. Why do people act like when you talk to somebody, right? And these are grown ass people, 30s, not even 30s, 40s and 50s. Yeah, some are 30s. And they send their stupid asses up on YouTube, acting like they ain't never shared no nude pictures with no Negro or no nigger that. Let me stop with no chick, that they're dating. They acting like they ain't never shared no pictures. That's crazy. Or like it's something so bad. If you're talking to a man or a woman and you guys are supposed to be one-on-one talking to each other, trying to get to know each other and trying to meet if you never met, you may share some pictures with them. What's effed up is when that person take your picture and give it to somebody else. That's crazy. And then that person send it to your daughter or something like that. That's crazy. Who does this? So I was an idiot again for even talking back to this dude after he did that. He should have been canceled out. So this when I go to court on Wednesday, I'm gonna I had already told the judge about it, but I'm gonna talk about that again to the judge because that was a bitch move. Who does this? You mean to tell me I made him that mad because I was telling our business? And he forced me to do that anyway. I'm gonna say it again. He forced me to do that because he was up there talking about me and making up lies and saying stuff that wasn't true. So of course, me being the person that I am, I have to retaliate back, you know? And he should know this. Especially now. So why would you go back and do the same thing over again, thinking that I'm not gonna say anything? And he better be glad. Oh, I know. But you know what, Commander? Once again my ass took up for him. All right. When I went to the police department, they asked me, and I told them something totally different. Okay, but I should have went on and told them the 100% truth. His ass would be in jail. All right, you can't do that. You know, you don't be sharing nobody's news and then these stupid ass whores online. And I meant exactly what I said, acting like they never did that when they sit up here twerking online, showing their titties online and asses online. I don't show my titties online. I don't show my ass online. I don't think nobody ever really seen it online besides the time I turned around on the TikTok video. All right. I don't go out here and have sex with all these different men. I only had sex with one, my soon to be ex. And since 19, what, 98? Come on now. So if I meet a dude and we're supposed to be talking and it looks like we're, trying to be serious and hit it off and, we decide to share pictures with each other, that's okay. But he did not supposed to be showing my pictures. That's not okay. Then he try to use that the ground. Okay, because I ain't gonna lie, I did show to be funny. I did show a picture of him in shorts, right? Because I was trying to be funny. Because like 2 years ago we was messing with each other, and I was messing with him back. But I bet you one thing, I didn't show no pictures of him nude, and that's on everything. And I certainly did not send it to his kids or anybody else in his family. So I'm gonna let the judge know about this on Wednesday, just to see what the judge says about all this. And I know the judge gonna say y'all immature as hell. Just stop talking to each other, which I don't talk to him anymore, and don't talk to him ever again and be done with it. I know the judge is going to say something like that because it's bull crap when you think about it. But again, I'm not going to dismiss anything this time because he needs to be taught a really good lesson to not do this. You can't go around doing stuff, okay, because you're mad and shit. And then you try to act like you're not hurt, but yet you was up there talking about me for hours. You was doing the most. Anybody can see. Let me tell y'all something. Anytime a person goes back and forth with you, online, offline, or whatever, good and damn well is something there. All right. Because nobody is going to waste their time going back and forth with nobody. Okay. And certainly not on a damn video for 8 hours or anything else talking about arguing with the person. And these are the things that we have done. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be talking to this person for almost 2 years either, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to make it work. So for anybody to believe that stupid shit that he was saying online, y'all are more crazier than whatever that I ever thought. Okay, because even when I told the judge this initially on a piece of paper, the judge issued that damn restraining order because he already knew that I was telling the truth. There is no way nobody is going to write as long of a damn book that I did to that judge, a novella, and be lying. All right. You can tell when people are lying. People are not going to talk long as I talk. And it wouldn't be bothering me still if I was lying, okay? It still bothers me all the way up until this day. That's why I had to let you guys know about the situation that I'm still doing what I said I was gonna do. I'm not gonna let him slide. I sure am not. Because he don't deserve a slide this time. He don't deserve a pass. He deserves whatever happens to him. Then he makes jokes about his PO and stuff. His PO can't do shit because I didn't do anything, file anything criminal yet. All right. I really wasn't trying to get him incarcerated. But if you want me to get him that way, I can make that possible. It's not too late for me to go and tell the police the actual truth about the picture. You know, they're going to realize why I lied. Trust me, they really are. You know, shit. So it's not too late. That just happened 2 years ago. Not even 2 years ago. It's a year and a half ago. And I still got that proof as well. So, right now, it's not anything criminal, but it can be like that. you know. But everything I'm doing right now is non-criminal, so that's why his PO cannot do what she uh, is bound by law to do. Okay, and I wasn't trying to get her to do that anyway. She did enough. All right, and I got the police to do the rest, so I could care less about what his PO could and don't want to do. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what to do on her end. I'm gonna let the judge know about her as well, and simple as that. But I will be going to court on Wednesday regarding this situation, and everything else that I have planned will be initiated and happening as well, because he's going to pay for all that defamation shit that he did, all that lying he was doing to me, pretending certain things and things like that that don't even make no sense. All right. And that's just on everything. And that deframing my character, man. Yeah, he's definitely gonna pay for that one, because that's not cool at all. Damn it, I told the truth about him. No, I don't have to tell his business, but I surely was speaking the truth. Nothing that I said was a lie. But he was definitely lying, calling me a murderer. I have never unalived a person, never tried to unalive a person. Yeah, I have to had to do self-defense, but that was it. But not unaliving people and plotting to unalive somebody. Certainly not him. How you gonna be trying to unalive a person that you still talking to? You know what I'm saying? Shit, please, that's crazy. But so I'll let you guys know how that turned out on Wednesday. I'll let you guys know how that turned out. I'm gonna be speaking to code, but I'll let you guys I'll let you guys know about how that turns out and stuff and everything. And I still do know that this person plays as other people, so I don't think I know. Don't know. And oh, one other thing, because I know you in the bush was listening. I know you played the other person too. I know you played the other person. I'm not going to give the person's name out, but I know you played that person as well. That's why when I used to play that contest, that game, that person, it was two people who would not accept my cash apps. That was you or somebody you had doing it. Okay? And I knew back then it was you or you had somebody doing it. That's why I did the game. That's why I did a cash app prize win. This person forfeit, they won and forfeit their prize and told me a cash app prize and told me to give it to somebody else. But yet this person claimed that they was trying to find a job because they needed money. So if you need money, you would not you would have accepted my cash app. You see what I'm saying? And then the other person claimed he was homeless and shit, living in a tent, but yet he didn't want me to send him money. When I start asking him to send me his information, please, if you let me tell you something. Anytime you're talking to a homeless person, even when they say they don't want the money, when you give it to them, they take it. All right. So I already know those were people that were sent by you, or either that was you doing it. All right. So those are the type of games that he plays, y'all. And why you was doing all of this as a spy on me is weird. When you could have just asked me stuff. That's weird. Let me say this again. I don't know why he was doing all of these things anyway, because I don't cheat, okay, or anything. It's very strange. Damn, that's strange. And I just sat up here and thought about all the weirdness that was happening, the phone calls, the text messaging. This dude was doing a lot of these things. The different trolls on my account. Just weird shit, y'all. Y'all wouldn't imagine. I got messages, phone calls coming in, messages coming in. You have to be one sick person to be doing all that type of stuff or getting people to do that. That's weird, especially posing as somebody else. Yeah, very immature, spying on me. And I know he was spying because when we were together, he would tell me about people over here talking to me, what they say, I'm flirting with them, all types of weird shit. And just think, I did not even look at the warning signs 2 years ago like I should have been looking at them. You see what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And just to let him know something, because I want to say it, um, contrary to what he believed, I don't talk to dudes because of their money. That's on everything. I just don't. You got to have other qualities for me. And you messed up by coming into talking to me. First of all, we weren't on the same level. Let's keep it real. But when I gave you the opportunity to talk to me, you messed up big time when you came into the whole thing lying about silly shit. You could have been upfront about everything. everything. And if you would have been genuine and down to earth, I would have still talked to you for real, for real. For real, for real. They don't tell me shit about no age shit because I never tell anyone my age. I don't give a fuck what nobody online say or talk about. They do what they want to with their lives, and I do what I want to with mine. Everybody who knows Shades too, no, I don't give out my age because the fuck I don't want to. All right? Point blank. I'm not ashamed of my age or anything else. I look good. All right? It's just the fact that you don't need to know that unless we're together all the way and things like that. There's many things I didn't tell about myself. I'm not you. Okay? That's on everything. I mean, I talked to a younger guy that looked good as hell. When I met him, he was in his 30s. All right? His late 30s. And he knew my actual age. Now, we weren't in the same age bracket because I'm technically older than him. But me and this dude, we are in the same age bracket, the 50s. So the thing about it is that for him to act like he's so much younger, it was a joke to me because I have dated a dude. Well, not really. We talked. I talked to a dude that was actually, I didn't even know he was like 38 years old when I met him because he looked older and I thought he was older. And he is younger than me. For real, he's younger than me. He ain't no old ass dude trying to pretend like he's young. He's actually younger than me. He's still younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Because right now he is only, let's see, he's only like 40, 41 or 42, somewhere around that age. Shit, he never called me old or anything else, not even playing and joking around. We have made jokes, don't get me wrong, but not like this dude did go around like old and he's old as damn self. I don't understand when somebody is in their 50s, how are you calling somebody else old because they're a couple of years older than you? That's stupid. That is really dumb and immature. And it is not, and let me say this again, it is not a disease to grow older. It's a blessing. You should hope you look this damn good. Your body is working, that coochie is working if you're a female, if you're a dude, the penis is working, and everything else when you get older. It's so damn stupid when people sit up here and call people old and be in the same age bracket. Even if you're not in the same age bracket, you shouldn't be calling nobody older because the only way you're not going to get older is if you perish. That is silly. Like when a 20-year-old and 18 and 17-year-old and people like that call people old, they're immature anyway. They're younger. Okay. But when your ass get 30 some years old and you're 40, and certainly if you're in your 50s yourself and you're sitting up here calling people, oh, you need your ass kicked because it's stupid. It's very immature. And then, but I know why he says it because he thought I was vain. Let me say this too, because a person take care of themselves, okay, and keep their appearance up and concerned about their appearance. It doesn't mean you're vain. It doesn't mean you're vain. It just means that you take care of yourself and you're confident in yourself. So you're gonna go and try to make me mad because you call me old. It don't make me mad. It makes me sad because I thought that you was more mature and I didn't think you was this type of person that you are now. So a lot of people was asking me how did I let him trick me? Is because I didn't know him. I was never in that sector. I didn't know all these things about this dude. I started finding this stuff out later. So anybody can get tricked. Okay, nobody is that damn brilliant where they can't get tricked by a person pretending to be something they're not. These same people sit up and talk about this shit that him and I went through, but they be sitting up online arguing with strangers over bullshit for 2 and 3 years over the same stuff continuously. Be up on their videos for 3, 4 hours arguing with damn other men. Or if they're a woman, they argue with other women. At least I was arguing with a man that I was talking to, not with a damn stranger on YouTube. And certainly not no 3 and 4 hours every single daggone day. I didn't do that. So that's why I don't like people try to act like, they on a whole nother damn level and be doing the most ghettoest shit that you could ever even imagine on YouTube. I don't do this type of stuff. You guys can go look at any of my videos, you'll see. Just like this stupid ass on the other channel was talking about catfish. How in the hell am I a catfish when I'm all on my videos? That's stupid. Just because I don't get on my lives and cam up because my ass don't want to. I don't want to. You see what the fuck I look like? Okay, you see me all on my shorts. Hell, I'm even on some of my Dollar Tree hauls in on my lottery. I am on every lottery reveal that I do on my channel that I was doing before my friend passed on. No, when people do that, they try to catch you at a weakness, right? Because see, when this dude is going around telling these people that I think I'm this and all that, okay, so the first thing they'll say is cam up. You know, good and damn well, I'm not sitting up here on no camera all dressed up, looking good like that. I'm just looking like I would look at home. And I'm not gonna get up on camera looking basic. I'm sorry, you guys. If you want to get up there looking like that, trying to show people you looking whatever, that's you. Okay, that's you. That's what the fuck you do. That don't mean I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, period. Hold on. Right, and that's exactly what I did. Right, and I did. I should have did it. You know what? Honestly, I should have did it last 2 years ago. I was an idiot for letting this dude talk back to me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I think that's the reason why I still think about this shit because man, when I read those text messages and saw how we go back and forth and be arguing and he be tripping out about little bitty shit, I was like, man, every dude I talked about in my lives about being controlling and all this other weird shit, he was doing everything. All of that stuff. And my crazy self sat right there and talked to this dude the whole entire time, back and forth and stuff. And I'm glad that, like I said, that I realized that though, and I saw that, and I went back and read all these messages and everything, because I'm never making this mistake again. That's on everything. There is no way I'm gonna be out of a marriage and go to someone that's way worse than anything that I could have ever been with in my life. He is one of the worst dudes I have talked to ever in my life. I really hate to say that, but it's just the truth. I have never met a dude that did what this dude has done. And the sad thing about it, we never got a chance to even meet in person. And he did all these things. So imagine what he would have done if we would have met in person and everything else. And I hope his butt is listening in the background in the bushes so he can hear the displeasure in my mouth. Because the thing about it, he can put on this little role with his people on his channel, but I know what he be feeling like when he's at home by himself. And I know exactly what he wanted. So I don't give a shit about his airs he put on with his people over there. I can care less. Because one thing he need to realize is Shay's tube, aka Sharon, is still moving upward. All right. I'm in a nice house. I'm decorating it. Eventually, once I do this divorce, finalize this, I'm gonna find a really nice dude that is compatible with me, that won't be sharing pictures, that won't be lying about their job, their income, their house, their damn every damn thing, and won't be calling me old or anything else, and putting up damn news and stuff, sending it to my daughter, and doing the most, and just doing all this weird shit that he does. I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna make sure that I choose someone that is true, immature, it ain't a fucking weirdo or crazy. And you know what? And I am glad that I experienced this because this let me know that you, Sharon, have to look at yourself and determine why you keep on picking these weird ass dudes over and over again. And now I figured that out. So I won't be making these decisions. I mean these weird ass choices ever again. In life, y'all, we got to go for what we truly want. We cannot settle, okay? That's on everything. We cannot settle. We cannot get with people um, because we feel sorry for them or we try to make stuff happen that we know is not there. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, you got to make sure when you first meet a person that they are what you're looking for initially. Okay, in order to find out if they are what you're looking for after you guys talk and go out on a couple of dates or spend time together. That's why I don't believe in setting it out with somebody when I first meet them, because you really got to be making sure these days. You know what I'm saying? What you're getting with, because you just never know. You begin with a damn psychopath that won't even know it, and this is why we don't need to be worried about the bedroom so quick. That should come like down the road after you get to know each other and things like that. So we can, so we won't get hurt, like, in the long run, you know. And we need to go for what we really truly want to, because I see right now when you settle for whatever, a lot of times it just does not pay off. It really doesn't. I'm not saying that you got to have a perfect person. What I'm saying is go for what you want and be realistic. Now you can't be out here looking for somebody rich as hell, look good as hell, and it's gonna be very hard to find somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Just really is. I mean, it's got to be more realistic when you're looking for a partner, whether it's a woman or a man. You got to be realistic and be realistic to what you have to offer as well. Because if you don't have shit to offer, how can you be expecting to get somebody that's got something to offer you? Hey, young, how you doing? So you got to look for people that are compatible. You got to have something that you can bring to the table as well. You can't, like you can't be like wanting a dude that has a decent career, and he's, doing good in life, but yet you're a bum and you don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't be expecting a man who don't cheat when your ass be cheating. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure yourself is together as well, so you can attract. Hopefully, you can attract someone that's similar to you, and that's why you have to, choose carefully. Like Commander said, you have to be careful, choose carefully. You know what I'm saying? So you can find out if you're right, if you made the right choice. Get to know each other, and make sure you look at those damn red flags too, because I'm telling you, everybody shows those red flags. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the major ones, like if a person is controlling, insecure, um, jealous, revengeful, unforgiving, a damn hood rat. It's a little hood rat is okay, but one that's really like a hood rat, that's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot of warning signs you got to look for. It's just a lot of warning signs you need to look for in men and women. Look at the lady I just told you guys about earlier. She was a fucking psycho. Okay, that did not just happen to her. She probably was already doing little silly things and stuff, a little weird shit. In her ex probably just didn't really pay attention or overlooked it, like a lot of people do. We overlook stuff, just like I overlooked a lot of shit back last year, all the way up to this year. Yeah, a lot of people do that, young. They be, oh, my wife or my husband made me cheat. Nobody makes you cheat, all right? Nobody makes you cheat. You cheated because you wanted to cheat. Let's keep it real. Y'all be so grown, so brave enough to go out here and cheat, but yet when you get caught, you don't keep that same energy. Hell, you cheated because you wanted to cheat. Stop lying. I cheated. You would say, if you got caught cheating, you should say, I was cheating because I just wanted to cheat. I saw this woman or this man, and I just, you know, wasn't thinking. And I'm sorry. If you're sorry, that's you only should say you're sorry if you're not going to cheat again. Because if you're going to cheat again, there's no point of cheating. I mean, there's no point of saying you're sorry. That's why I don't believe in dealing with people who cheat. You cheat one time, you're out. What's the point of being with you? I don't want some dude who been touching on some other woman, putting his mouth on this woman's parts and stuff, and then you think you're gonna come back to me? You can take your stupid ass over there and stay with her, because I don't want you anymore. It's over. It could be a marriage. We could be married for 5, 10, 20 years. You cheat, your history. I'm not putting up with that. Just like a dude who put his hands on me. You put your hands on me, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. We're not gonna be together though, but you're just gonna unleash another side of me that you probably never seen before, because I don't like people putting their hands on me. That's just point blank. Not no woman, not no man, not no grown ass kids, nobody. Keep your hands to yourself and you don't have to worry about nothing. But if you put your hands on me, you're gonna have a lot to worry about. And that's on everything. And you don't have to be 200 pounds to defend yourself. Because I have defended myself so many times. Okay? And each time I defended myself 100%. And that person was the one that was going to the hospital or was down. And that's on everything. So I'm not going to be taking no ass whippings and hitting. I don't know why women take them. They be so scared of these men And then, but they be so scared of him, but they get back together with them. That's what I don't understand. And then they said they were scared to leave him because they were scared that he's going to come after them. But still, you stay at home with them, they still going to come after you. It don't even make no sense. I'd rather take my chance with the leaving without him knowing, you know, and getting the hell away from him. And I mean going to a whole different state, one that he don't even know that I know about. So it's a lot of things that we need to do um, when we come in contact with weirdness, because there's too many people getting unalive, the children getting unalive, all types of weird shit. Because we are dealing with people who are just a waste of damn time, and some of these people are dangerous. You got one right here. Let me stop. But you do. You got one right here that I was talking to. He is dangerous, but he know not there for me because I don't play around. I'm not scared of nobody. He can come on out here and try and see what's gonna happen. Y'all won't never have to worry about that dude ever again. I'll be challenging him to come out here and pay me a visit. You will never have to worry about him again if he put his hands on me. That's on everything. You know? And that's another reason why I don't get involved in people's situations when they be together and they get into altercations or whatever. I stay my ass out of it because so many innocent people get themselves hurt. This dude even had people on his channel going up against me and they don't know a damn thing about me. But see, I'm a clever ass chick, and I hope you're listening in the bushes because my guy, you think you're clever. You really do. You think your little PO because she has to do everything legal wise, which is understandable because she does. You thought I was going to stop there? Child, please, 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 please. And just so you can know, but you do know, judges are no one to be played with. All right? Judges. You can play with the PO and you can play with them. But judges are no one to be played with. You should know firsthand they're not. It sure is. Hmm. And that's why I didn't do that. All right. The dude, like I said before, was asking me about doing all that stuff, and we weren't even together 2 weeks good yet, or 3 weeks good yet. So it was just like I said, I should have let it go then because he was doing too much. There was a lot of red flags from the beginning, asking me to move, marry him so quick, all types of weird shit, just weird stuff. So those were the red flags that I should have been looking at. And I did see all of the red flags, but my ass is like hard headed with certain things. And plus, I be thinking that I could change people too. And that's another thing we women got to stop doing too. Stop thinking that you can change these damn grown ass men. The only time a man would change is when he truly wants to anyway, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I did change a dude that I once talked to. I was helping. I changed him. Okay, but that's because he wanted to be changed. But you cannot change a dude that don't want to be changed. I was trying to change this dude from the looks all the way down to everything else. And he acted like he wanted to, but he didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I should have stopped right then and there. And again, I blame myself for that stupidity. And I guess that's why I still think about it, had to talk about it tonight, because I was acting stupid. And that's on everything. I really was. And you know what, y'all? It takes a strong person to get up on her page because, if you ever watched my other lives, you will see where I talked about relationships all the time, about women, in these relationship, men too. We shouldn't be putting up with certain things. And yet I was sitting there going through stuff myself and putting up with it. And it takes a really brave person to sit up on her channel and actually admit to being stupid as hell with someone. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I was, being stupid as hell, because he was always what he was. And it took me all this time to realize that this dude is a piece of shit. Let's just keep it for real. And this is something I think he was doing for years. Not within the last 2 years, but for years. So it is what it is. And that's why May the 4th, not May the 4th, May the 8th will still be happening. Is that the 8th? Yeah, May the 8th will still be happening. And everything else that I have in motion will still be happening as well. And if he want to play silliness, I can make the criminal stuff happen. But I don't think he want to play right there. I don't think he want to play with that side of it at all. Okay, I really don't think he want to play with that because see, I just don't think he want to because I know all these other people on YouTube be making these threats. I don't make threats. I don't even make promises. I just show actions, and I'm not giving out any more warnings or updates other than the one that I'll give you guys on Wednesday. That's going to be the only update that I'm going to give. Everything else is going to be done like the smooth operator that Shades 2 really is. And I'm still waiting on the criminal charges. Um, take what risk? Oh yeah, he should. I'm still waiting on those criminal charges you said you was going to file on me for attempted murder. So I'm still waiting on that so I can tear your ass up in court and make you look like the idiot that you are. I want you to file those charges. I really do. All right, because I'm going to tear you up in court, completely up. I'm going to show him the legal side that I know about. Because see, he studied law while he was incarcerated, but I actually went to college at first for law and changed my major because I thought I wanted to be in law because my first boyfriend was a police officer when he got out of the military. And, you know, me seeing what he was doing, I thought I wanted to be in law. At first, I thought I wanted to be a police officer. And I was like, no, I'm too small. I look too girly, you know. And I was like, nah, because I may pull out my GUN. I'd be incarcerating myself because I'd be pulling it out all quick and stuff. I'd be like, you know, doing too much. So I decided to go for the other side of law. And that was a criminal prosecutor. That's what I wanted to be. All right. So I had to, I stayed in that law stuff, you know, for about a year before I changed my major. So I do remember a lot of stuff, and I did have a bunch of law books and different cases. I don't remember them all, but I do know how to go and get a law book and read stuff. And anything that I don't understand, I usually pick up a legal dictionary and decipher it, or either call the damn lawyer up and ask him. So you can go ahead and file anything you want to file, because I know you're in the bushes listening, or you got your little flunkies listening, because I'm going to be waiting for those papers to come. All right. The warrant or whatever else you got. I'm going to be waiting for it because I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to tear you up and I'm going to press criminal charges on you, and you are going to be incarcerated because I'm not on probation. For any criminal charges that you get on you is going to be a direct violation, and you know. So I'm still waiting on those charges to come. I'm really am. And I'm looking forward to those. All right. Since you said that I try to murder you based on that video, which you knew what I was talking about. You knew I was mad at you. You knew all I was doing is trying to make you mad and let these people give you those papers where they claimed that they was trying to give you. That's it. Just try to really make you mad because I know you didn't like the person y'all was arguing point blank, which y'all later became friends and all the other stuff. You're going to have a hard time, though, trying to convince any judge that I was trying to murder you when you got back together with me 50,000 times over. In all those messages, you wasn't lying. Your feelings actually came out. All right? It is showed. Nobody is ever going to get back together with nobody 50,000 times. Or remember when I got you locked up overnight? Nobody is going to get back together. Well, some people will, okay? But since we had never met, that's what make it really, really strange, okay? So good luck with those charges. But I want you to file them though, because I'm waiting on those charges. And that way, then we will see each other in person so I can tell you in your face what I really think about you. And that's on everything. So, y'all, it is what it is. I wanted to let that out tonight to let you guys know about that and everything and about that upcoming case and things like that so you guys can know that I wasn't bullshitting you guys about that. So everything is still intact, and I will let y'all know how that went on the 8th. This the little shit I'm going to on the 8th. I mean, I guess it really isn't no little shit because if he violates it, he's gonna be incarcerated any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's nothing criminal. But if he wanted to be criminal, I can make it criminal because even though I lied to the police officer about those pictures, I really got the truth right here in my phone. I got the real truth there. All right. And I can still press charges on that too as well. Plus the threats that you did make to me, I got those too. Because you said it wasn't you. It was your name. So let's see what the judge got to say about that. Even at this court thing that I'm going to on Wednesday, I already told the judge about that, but I'm gonna show him the actual text messages so I can see what he's going to say and recommend when I go. He's not a lawyer, so he's not gonna be like talking to me as a lawyer, but he can recommend certain things. You see what I'm saying? When I go up there for this stuff right here, that I'm going for, that I know is going to be granted on Wednesday. The only way it won't be granted if the judge be like, y'all bullshit. This is some bullshit. Because the judge could say this is some bullshit. Y'all just don't contact each other ever again or anything else like that. It just depends on what the judge say on Wednesday. We will see. Um, and see if he do any other stupid shit. If he don't do anything stupid or anything else, then I'll be done with everything. But if you want to still do stupid shit, I'm gonna do some real shit. Not no stupid shit. I'm gonna do some real shit. And that's just on everything. Okay, y'all. All right. So anyway, I saved that for last on purpose because a lot of times when people try to watch my videos to see if I'm gonna say anything, they'll watch the first part of it or even the middle. But a lot of people don't stick around to hear the ending, especially when it's titled something else that I talked about originally. All right. So only certain people will hear the end, but he'll hear the whole entire thing because I know he'll sit here for the entire live. Because for one thing, he likes my voice and stuff, so he'll sit here for the entire live and listen and stuff. And I wanted him to hear that anyway because I'm never going to talk to him on the phone. I wanted him to hear that and stuff, so he can just stop. I don't care what he can mess with whomever he wants to online. Just don't mess with me ever again. And that's just on everything. No more trolling, no more pop. He can pop up in lives that I'm on, like if I'm on somebody's panel or in a live. I don't give a damn if he pops up in my live over here. Just don't get over here saying dumb shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Or starting stuff. Or like when I'm on other panels, don't get up there saying shit, deframing my character and, just, saying dumb shit because people say ignore stuff. But when people do certain things, it's certain things you just can't ignore. You see what I'm saying? So just don't do that shit. Just since you said you didn't give a shit, keep it like that by not even saying anything to me when we be in the same on the same channels. Because see, I don't give a shit if he be on the same in the same channel that I'm on. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not like other people. I don't give a fuck. I'll still say hi to you. I'm just not gonna say anything else to you. You see what I'm saying? So we can just do it like that. That's what I'm telling him. Just do it like that and we be done with it. But I'm still gonna do this thing Wednesday. But it's not a criminal thing. But I can make it criminal. Just depend on what you want to do. That's what I'm trying to say. You know. But the little thing I'm doing Wednesday is just to protect me. So if you do some stupid shit, then it can become criminal for you because then you will be going to jail. All right, on everything. So I'm sure you'll get the paperwork if I be able to make this a go. You know, some kind of way you'll get it. I mean, I can get it to you. I can get it to you. Mark my words. Ask me how I know a certain thing is no longer there. Ask me that. I'm not gonna say what it is online, but you probably know what it is. Ask me how I know that. Yep. But anyway, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here because it is 2 o'clock. It's 2:10. I got to go ahead and take my shower because I get into bed about 3 o'clock. Hey, I got to go take a shower, and I don't have to do any exercise tonight. I'm so happy about that. But I do have to take a shower, and I got it on the game. So I guess tonight I'll watch the game. Y'all remember the game, the series, the game? I'll watch that tonight um, until I fall asleep. It was something else I wanted to tell you guys, but I can't remember what it was. I don't remember. But tomorrow, if I remember, I'll tell you guys and stuff. And I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow before I get ready to go to work. Not before I decorate my house though, because I got to finish unpacking. So after I do my son's schoolwork for the day and do a little decorating, then I'll try to come on for about an hour before I get ready to go out. All right, so I won't have to do no late night live. All right. So guys, let me go ahead and do the roll call, and then we are getting ready to get out of here. All right, young. You get ready to go to work, aren't you? So let's go ahead and do the roll call. I want to say thank you to Carl is here, who said, hello, beautiful Shay Shay. I know. Always. Thank you so much for doing that, though, because that gives me my watch hours, too. All right. And then I want to say thank you to Tony Bands for stopping by, showing support. John K. for stopping by, showing support. Commander, thank you so much for coming by and being here for the longest. Young Riz, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all make sure y'all go and show Commander some love and support, okay? Big Dog Philly, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Let's see who else. Young, thank you so much for coming by and showing support as well and being here as well. And I think I covered. Let me make sure I got everybody because I don't want to miss nobody. Because sometimes I would be missing people. I think I got everybody, okay? Tony was here for a while too because he was talking in this chat. Yeah, okay. Good night, Commander. Good night, y'all. Don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, guys, you can show support by doing a thumbs up, which is liking the video. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, y'all. Whenever I get monetized, it actually makes some damn money, even if I don't make no money. But when I get monetized, we're gonna do more contests, okay, giveaways and stuff like that. And y'all, if I ever become a big YouTuber, y'all, I'm gonna really do giveaways. I'm not gonna go overboard. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna do some nice little, for real nice giveaways and stuff like that. Yeah, my channel gonna be better than everybody else's because I'm gonna really actually be doing some things for my viewers. All right. Also, if you want to show support this channel, you can do that by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube to show support for the channel, y'all. And thank you in advance. All right. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. And you guys have a very blessed Tuesday. And for those who are going to bed right now, have a good night and sweet dreams. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And this is Shades Tube. And I am out, y'all. Peace out. Good night, Commander. Good night, everybody. Okay, Young, I'll see you then too. Y'all, don't forget to go check out my shorts so y'all can laugh, okay? I'm getting ready to put up another one tonight. And when y'all see me with the same outfit on, it's because I do 10 and 20 videos at the same time. so I can post them every day. Because I don't have time to do videos every day. So I'll do like 10 videos and then I'll post them throughout the week or whatever. Okay. So check out my shorts. All right. So y'all can laugh. All right. See y'all next time. Peace out.